They rob you blind with surgical precision. Hey guys, another riff lesson here for you. This is a great song by a fantastic band, really great band. From Australia. They sound very similar to AC/DC, but no, they're not just copycat. Sorry, they've got great songs on the right, great riffs, booming vocals. You know, the band is of course Airbourne, and this is one of my favourite Airbourne songs. It's the first one I ever heard, and I think it's still my favourite one. Entitled "Too Much, Too Young, Too Fast" from their debut album Running Wild. Really great riff. Is it for beginners? Yeah, I think beginners could get a hold of this. There's a lot of kind of palm muting and chugging, you know, to get the rhythm of it might be quite hard. You just need to feel the rhythm really. I can't really teach that, you need to feel it. But I can teach what he's playing. Well, my interpretation of what he's playing, because that's what this is. Alright, so we start off with this chord here. And what we've got is an open A string. Okay, index finger on the 7th fret of the D string. So we've got then a ring finger on the G string and the 9th fret. And we play that twice. Okay. Then we slide that whole shape down. Okay, we slide it down 2 frets. And then we play that same thing. So we don't play the open A string and that. So then no open A string. Okay. Then we go down to a chord which I've already taught you numerous times if you watch any of my lessons, which is a D, power chord. So open D string, 2nd fret, G string, 3rd fret, B string. Okay. And we play that twice as well. So altogether so far we have then we just play one A power chord, so open A string, 2nd fret D string, 2nd fret G string. Okay, so slowly so far we have okay, and then 2 of a G chord. Okay, the way they play their G chord is pretty similar to the way Angus Young plays it. Middle finger, 3rd fret of the low E string. Okay, mute the A string with that same finger. I've taught you how to do that in another lesson. Ring finger, we're going to put on the 3rd fret of the B string, and pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string. Okay, that's the next chord after. So far we have. Then the next chord is the chord which is like, a D shape and F sharp in the bass. That's all I'm going to call it. So what we do, if you take our first finger, this chord is also used in Highway to Hell. And there you go, which I've done a lesson on if you want to check that out. First finger, 2nd fret of the low E string. Okay. Middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. Sorry, I've got the cold, this is terrible. And ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Okay, and we play that twice as well. So what we've got so far. Okay, and then we play one G and one of that other chord we just learned. Okay, and then an A chord. Okay, so I'll play it slowly so you can get the last part. Okay, and then we do a slide. What he does is, I use my middle finger for it, the 12th fret of the low E string, and just slide it down. Okay, you don't have to, that's optional, but I'm sure that's what it sounds like it does in the recording. Then you play the same riff again. Then it goes into the verse. I'm going to teach you the verse as well. I may as well teach you the verse. And that's the chorus as well that's used. So when it gets into the verse after the riff, and then it just plays the A chord again. Twice. Thieves in the night rob you blind, surgical precision. Okay, so all that is a G chord, and then 2 A chords. So that's played twice. So it'd be G A A, G A A, and then he sings the other part, and so on it goes. Okay. The only thing about the 2 A chords after the G, you could put a wee bit of pad muting in there, so it sounds like there's something immediately after the G. So okay, I hope you got that. The whole riff then, including the verse, I only do a wee part of the verse because it repeats. The whole riff solo is. In the night, rob you blind. Okay, you got it. So surgical precision. Okay, so that is how you play it. I hope you learned something new. It's a great song. If you haven't heard of Airbourne before, I recommend you go buy. If you want to buy an album, buy their first album, not their second one. Just my personal opinion. I would prefer. I think the first album's far better. So thanks for watching, guys.